Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Arknights. I have been playing this all day, and I am so burned out on it. I'm so ready to play something else tomorrow. I have some small news. I frickin' got Hodover today.
Why is this history book only half written? Because it is waiting to be filled with the wars yet to come. Those Sarkaz who march off to their deaths will be nothing but footnotes.
Yeah, I broke down and got Hodover,
Speak your mind,
because I figured I need a...
we might just as well leave behind
I don't
some
really have,
common
other than defenders, I don't really have any characters where their whole deal is just an absurd amount of HP, and I figured after the trouble I had with the artillery in, I think it was chapter 10, would probably be a good idea to have a character that can just tank that without needing absurd defense or something for it, which I guess
didn't
you
see
can't
there.
use defense against true damage. But yeah, that's the point. I needed a counter to true damage, and I think that's what this guy could be used for. That, and he also deals true damage, and that's always helpful. So yeah, I went ahead and got Hodover. Thankfully, I think I've still got plenty of materials saved up for the next few events. And, if all else fails, I can get a double of this. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Anyway, it's time to hop in. Now, it's possible there's actually 2 more missions left. I'm not sure. I just know this is the boss symbol, so... Well, what's the difference between orange and white? And white with a boss sign, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Like, I know this means it's a final boss fight of sorts. I don't know what the other 2 mean. But anyway, I haven't actually looked at the level yet. Okay, so if I break these, I'm gonna have to guard this side. But if I don't, then I'm probably good. I do know some enemies will try to break these things, though. I'm probably good to break these ones if I can defend from this direction. If I'm routing the enemy around in here, then I can afford to break these. And I guess people probably missed it. This particular mission, and this whole chapter, really, limits me to 20 starting DP. But we have roadside emergency reserves, which is what these things are. Breaking them will increase the limit. As will allowing civilians in. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Not much range to be worth bringing a horn. Let's go with Liskarm.
I'm ready.
I've got Gaviel the Invincible here just in case. KB and Aya, Nightingale, other Aya. Will I need Luna Cub? I don't see airborne spawns, but that doesn't mean they won't spawn from these, which is really annoying. I'm going to bank on that not being the case and pull out Mlanar.
Man has forgotten true struggle, as well as those who require it to survive.
And I'm going to let's pull out Hodover. Why not?
If conflict is unavoidable,
All right, let's give this a shot.
is a form of mercy.
Is this like a land warship? whatever it is, it looks awesome, and she looks awesome. Holy crap. Cool outfit. Cool sword. Long silver hair. That's a neat character design. I want her on my team. Did old Wellington send his entire reserve fleet here? I don't know what's going on. I guess we can read this. Manfred's plan to use the airship as bait to destroy the Duke's main forces goes bust. Ainz jumps off the ship, only to be saved by W and Hoderer, and the three reunite. The Damasti cluster finds Amia. Ah, so that's the bit that we saw in the trailer at the start of the chapter last night.
ETA 6 mics.
Damasti cluster, a long-lived that has drifted away from the Sarkaz royal court. They have taken the rise and fall of the various races as a sort of life experience, but the Damasti cluster has yet to find the answer to what living means. So is it like a homunculus? Like an artificial human thing? It's a strange name for a living being. And they're talking about it as if does not have the appearance of a person. I really need to catch up on the story, man. If only the cutscenes weren't so long, I'd do it on stream. I should have put her here so that I could take better advantage of this. Oh well. And better advantage of her range. Yes, here. Let's do this, just because there's not a lot of space over here, so it's not really worth pointing it that way. Okay, Damasti cluster is moving.
Volcanic soot contains lots of... Want a candy? The animosity be gone with the blow.
Oh, wait. Shoot. I didn't want that to happen. Get out. I'll do this, take this out, see what happens if the cluster runs into her. Seems like nothing's happening. Oh, it's doing a scan. She's disguised or something. Pretty sure it takes the appearance of a woman. Could be wrong.
I have a visual.
In position. Be advised. Target. For animosity. This is the battlefield.
Uh-oh. Hold on. That thing broke.
I'll take the lead. The rest is up to you.
Just hang out here. Unfortunately, she has no healing support at the moment.
These so-called foes.
Lenar's ability range will not reach that block there.
Don't worry about ashes from...
It'll be over in an instant.
I'll take you two out. No, I don't want to put her there. I want to put her here.
So nothing.
See if this helps. That's helping a little bit.
I'm fully prepared. How very tiring.
So nothing.
Now she's gone spy mode again, I guess. Is that another one?
Need speed to succeed.
Order acknowledged.
I'll be careful.
Wait until identification occurs.
Don't doubt your own judgment.
I'll charge fate!
Eyes blind by hatred.
So far, so surprisingly good. Hey there, Klotzkop, he said. Looks like I missed a few stages. I mean, technically, yes. I played pretty much the entirety of Chapter 12 throughout my day today. I want to finish this whole thing before Tuesday, but things have been really busy, so I figured I don't have time to do all of the missions on stream, so I'll just do the important ones on stream. So I'm ending Chapter 12 tonight, and then moving on to Chapter 13, and hopefully beating that before I call it a night.
Don't doubt.
I guess I'll have to take him out.
I'm fully prepared.
Yeah, I didn't mean to break that block. Did that by accident. Or somebody did it, I don't know for sure. That dude walked through one exit to reach the other. I didn't even know that could happen. Unfortunately, now I have this problem.
I'm fully
I don't know what that did.
Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate.
Klotzkopf said, "Welcome to the mess that is Demosty Cluster." I mean, so far it's going well. I just accidentally broke this piece right here. Each enemy has their assigned blue box. They will not enter any other. Well, I figured. I've just never seen one cross through one blue box to get to another. Usually they break stuff between them and their box. Gosh dang it, this guy's gonna break it.
たくあん漬け。節操はこちらに。
I need you here, Hodor.
たくあん漬け。節操は。
Professor, watch out for fires. Who will you? I should protect you.
Don't doubt your own judgment. Sense deprived by
Problem is I can't provide Hodor any healing right now.
たくあん漬け。Fear not. Here I come.
Don't doubt your own judgment.
Why isn't Hodor... Oh, because she's gone invisible again. Gosh dang it. Well, it's just Demosty Cluster I'm dealing with now.
prepared. I'm full. This won't hurt your eyes.
In position. Doctor, face me! Pass on your last words. No.
I did it! First try! with an accident, and I did it. Oh boy. Ah, Demosdi Cluster speaks here. Androgynous, I guess it is. Klotzkopf said Ayaberry makes this so much easier. The amount of corrosion damage is insane. Man, I barely notice elemental damage anymore. I'm so glad I didn't... I'm so glad I went for Ayaberry. The moment I found out she was coming out, I was like, oh, I'm not missing this. Not in a million years. Amia defeats the ancient Demosdi cluster. The Lord of the Banshee's bone whistle rings throughout the royal court, celebrating the Demosdi cluster's rebirth into a new form. So I guess Demosdi cluster is like another mysterious godlike entity or something?
Clear. All targets down.
Like the Sui siblings? Ooh, it's a little flower. The Notchford King's army has been assembled, and the Duke of Wellington's as well as Dublin's troops are primed and ready. Relity? What the heck? Meanwhile, the new reunion, led by Nine, has found its way into the chaos. And Chapter 13 is now unlocked. Let's dive in. Klotzkopf said the Demosdi are Sarkaz, but they are a shape-shifting hive mind, basically. Hence the cluster part, I suppose. Interesting. Oh shoot, do we have frickin' Dr. Seuss in here? The senior professor of classics to the Victorian National University, Samuel Seuss, once likened the ample library of Sir Cassegrain to the holy trees upon Londinium's fringes. The holly trees upon Londinium's fringes, my bad. In these essences of knowledge, these long shadows of history, we never fail to find parallels to how we ourselves have gone and to how we will go. That's a really long-winded way to say history repeats itself and is best to be studied. Recorded are the epics and philosophies, one by one filed away our mythologies and theories. Humble scholars fill page to page with their wisdom and diligence, each laureate poet a bookshelf to themselves. Someday the storm will pass, for hope can never truly die. What is formed of these accounts is in ink, that is our civilization in all its pride. Man, I want a house with an entryway like that. The military commission formally seizes Londinium, stirring the nations of Terra awake. The Ursus Royal Guard makes its own presence known in Victoria. Driven away by Sarkaz mercenaries, Hodver and companions resolve to locate the Lich's messenger and get some information. the artillery's back. Oh no. Glad I got hold of her now. Because why is the artillery back? And why do these boxes have frames that appear disconnected? As if they haven't been properly programmed into the game yet. Well, we've got choke point here. I can probably stick Hoderer there, and then Jessica back here. Actually, no, Jessica would be a bad idea because Hoderer. So I'd probably want to put a Lord over here. Probably the same for this lane. I could probably put Shining right here facing down. Her shields might help. Hopefully. Excuse me. Let's throw some stuff on, see what I can figure out. How much true damage does it deal? It doesn't say. Wait, does it? 3,000, says Klotzkop. I thought it was something like that. So yeah, Hoderer can survive that. Gaviel can't. Lennar can survive it, albeit barely. Jessica's real close. As is Saria. Both of them can narrowly survive that. Mudrock has a higher chance, and also her can block it with a shield. So I'll definitely want to bring Mudrock in. Klotzkop said a fully built Matoimaru can survive it 3 times in a row. I didn't know Matoimaru was that strong. I always found her to be kind of boring. Over 6k HP and a second life? Matoimaru gets a second life? From her module, oh. Man, I had no idea about that. Ain't nobody ever mentioned that to me. You'd think that would have been all over the subreddit or something. Huh. Her second skill just turns her into a crusher. She does seem like the type that would do that, though. She's only got rank 2. I can bring out Surtur to help a little bit. Excuse me. Koskop said, I used her to tank a lane of Tallulah's fireball storm in H84. She does not need help for that. Interesting. I haven't fought Tallulah yet. I will soon. At least I plan to soon.
If conflict is unavoidable,
I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go for it. That artillery always messes with me. Goodness gracious, what am I looking at? The Black Obelisk from 2001: A Space Odyssey has arrived, and it brought the sun with it. The Captain, the last pureblood Wendigo. So we got a reference to Patriot here. Who is speaking? Ah, yes. A nice hot iron stove and a tent. Percival. Oh shoot, we see Guard's face. I thought maybe that was Guard speaking once he mentioned Scout and Patriot at the same time. But hey, we've guard face reveal, yeah. Looks like a cool dude. Man, if he returns to Rhodes Island and becomes a 6-star unit, that'd be so good, so cool. I imagine he's gonna die in this story, but I hope not. I thought he'd be dead already. I thought I heard he died a while back. A Reunion camp is attacked by Victorian soldiers while Reunion gathers the infected near Londinium. Guard recognizes that the soldiers are already infected. Interesting. Well, we got our Guard face reveal, but I don't have time to go through an entire cutscene tonight.
War. Ever inevitable.
No, that's not a good place for it.
Okay, serious space.
I forgot to bring the other Aya along. Oh well.
Hiya. Tastes like water.
Forgot to get a lord as well. Hmm.
I'm headed into the thick of it.
Oh, she's just outside of that.
I'm in a bad mood. Sucks to
And I'll deal with this guy before he becomes a problem.
Three, one, kaboom!
Same battlefield.
I wouldn't trying to beat on the target. Let animosity be gone with the blow. Hiya!
Now they need healing.
Volcanic soot contains lots of... Take a guess. Is this potato a bomb?
These so-called foes.
Three, one, kaboom! Don't worry about me, Professor. I've scaled a lot more volcanoes than you.
Don't doubt your own judgment.
Okay, these two can really support each other.
Time to end this.
I just realized this is an interesting dynamic going on between these two characters with their entire personalities. Hoderer is a seemingly fearless, no-nonsense, heavy swordsman with no defense. Dude just goes right in. Jessica is a fearful but brave gunner with a shield. Basically, high defense and long range. These two are about as polar opposite as it can get. And yet, I think I've got a fantastic synergy going on here. And then you got Mlinar, the loner who doesn't like having to do anything, but can actually do everything.
Take a guess. Is this potato a bomb? Three, one, kaboom!
I think I can safely use Mlinar here.
Take a guess. Is this potato a bomb?
This will keep you quiet.
Try to take a step.
Moving to designate.
Three, one, kaboom! Roger, Wilco. Be advised. Target. Try to take a step.
This will keep you quiet.
Melt away. Take a guess. Is this potato a bomb?
I did it. My plan worked. I did it differently than I'd initially planned, but it worked. Awesome. The infected Victorian soldiers do not join the reunion. Before setting out to look for an abandoned medicine factory, Reunion finds the infected sergeant's shattered body. That's interesting.
Not a single one left. Huh. Babel ought to pay me extra for this.
Until the dust settles, no one can catch their breath. No artillery on this one. Just a strange map layout. Man, these stories really love giving you two different pathways to focus on lately. Klotzkop said, "Did you watch yesterday's Chinese live stream for the 5th anniversary? I didn't even know about it, but also no. I was far too busy." Don't know that I would have cared much anyway, to be honest. Despite my love for streaming, I don't like watching streams all that often unless they are done by specific people. I don't know, maybe I'd have enjoyed it. Alright, Klotzkop, help me decide. Do I use Jessica's S2 here? Or do I bring Gaviel the Invincible and use her S2 here? Because I'm thinking of doing one of them on one side and using their S2 to cover this space. And then I can bring in Horn to cover this space over here. As well as the immediate vicinity. Which I guess both of them can handle immediate vicinity, but you know what I mean. Because Horn has AoE. Whichever one I don't put up here, I will instead put over here. Gaviel can be here with her S3, or here. Jessica can be here with S3 pointed up. Klotzkop said Gaviel sounds nice. You think I should put Gaviel over here? In the left paths? Klotzkop said, well, I know which enemies go where. Fair enough. Gaviel, S2. Horn. Jessica. Let's bring Fiametta. Efiala. You two. And Hodorer.
Is this the rendezvous point?
Ah, we're back here. On the definitely not a carrier ship. Endless reports. Battleship. Okay. The Duke of Windermere is attacked by the Sanguine Arch of Vampires, Confessarius, and Demosty on the battleship that the Rose Island personnel are on. The Sanguine Arch of Vampires kills the Duke of Windermere. Spoilers, bro. No, I'm just kidding. The Duke of Windermere was Delphine's mom. Remind me who Delphine is. Was she the lady in red from a couple chapters ago that we got, or is she someone else? Keep in mind, I've been skipping through the last several chapters this week. Just trying to get all caught up content-wise. NPC in Chapter 12 joined the Glasgow gang after Siege left. Oh, was she the shield one? And this chapter's welfare operator. Ooh.
Hostile sighted. Over. Easy peasy.
This will keep you quiet.
Oh, I forgot to switch her skill.
I'm headed into the thick of it.
Oh, no, wait. She was supposed to be over here. That's right. Never mind.
Candy? Oh, wishes.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna take her out. Put you in.
I'll take the lead. The rest is up to you guys.
It's not my wish to take lives.
Attack something else for a bit.
Bad luck. You ran into me.
I don't know what that thing does, but I'm not gonna let it do
Move
it.
to designated location. What? You've got time to take in the sights?
Doctor, my power is all yours now.
Now's not the time for hellos.
Orders received. Boring. Sorry. Forgot to hold
Dang
that
it.
back.
It's just a little too late. Klotzkopf said the Sarkaz Airbearer ASV increases the attack of reborn creations and makes them deal necrosis damage. Can be silenced. Got it.
Mountain will dredge up original veins. Keep your distance.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the...
I'm headed into the thick of it. Those particles have no place here. I'll send them
Take
away.
you out. But over here.
Hiya! Oh, wishes. I bet you coalesce. Want a candy? All the best.
Boring. There's no fluking between success and failure. Doctor, leave the big guys to me.
And now.
Leave the big kick ass.
Professor, temperature stable.
You can stop now.
Seize the moment. Seize the moment. Enough. Time to end this.
Easy peasy. I almost wish there was more. Well, that's a sound effect I haven't heard before from this game. Amia is attacked by the Confessarius Salis. Her powers are suppressed and she falls unconscious. To save Amia, the Doctor follows Salis and engages her, buying time for Logos and Ascalon to arrive. The Doctor engages someone? That's interesting.
A battle without an explosion or cheering makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's head back. A drink? Maybe next time.
Careful, the danger never left. Are you sure? Because it wasn't there for the last mission. Well, I'll tell you what, this doesn't give me a lot of room to avoid the artillery. Like, really. I can't... My healer's gonna have to be here. I need Aya Berry here pointing down. The artillery is going to need to be focused right here. I can't have anyone on these 4 spots. And, could probably put someone here pointing to the right. Probably regular Aya. Horn can't survive the artillery at her current level. I got a level Horn, man. Can I do that right now? No. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I've never needed to. This is her best skill as far as I'm concerned.
If conflict is unavoidable, a swift end is a form of mercy.
Klotzkov said, I am 9 to my horn. All her skills have their use. Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. But I use Horn's S2... So I don't think I've ever used any... I don't think I've ever used Horn's other skill before. And clearly I've never used her third one. Because pretty much every time I've used Horn, she's fulfilled her role perfectly. Bringing counts it as an emergency healer. Need Aya. Maybe Ifrit. Let's also bring KB just in case. And Mudrock just in case. This gonna be weird. Hodra, Ainz, and W intercept the Lich Ermengarde, but all 4 find themselves sucked into a bizarre mirage, one which offers them a view of a fragment of Sarkaz history from 7,000 years ago. That sounds interesting. Too bad I'm not in a position to read it right now.
Easy peasy. With all of you behind me, I won't take a single step back. Want a candy? Take like water. Volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles. Let's
Same battlefield, different day.
Roger, Wilco.
Klotzkov said the Liches have been neutral in this conflict so far. The Lich King actually works as a professor in a university in Lithuania's capital, Svelingstrom. That's really funny. That's really funny to imagine, because I'm used to the Lich King referring primarily to the one from World of Warcraft, who I've only seen images of. But I'm also used to Lich Kings being like zombie necromancers and stuff like that. So the idea of him just being a professor in a university is really funny to me. I have a feeling I'm gonna enjoy catching up on the plot once I get around to it.
Roger, Wilco. Don't come any closer. All the best.
There's the air bearers.
Professor?
I can reach both of them with a cool.
Please give your orders, Professor. This
Boop.
might be a little hot.
Call it the kill switch.
Hiya. Take like water.
Sarkaz Airbearer Punisher, a formation breaker of the Sarkaz Royal Court. Every few attacks, the next attack will stun all surrounding friendly units will be reborn as a gift of the Sanguine Arch upon being defeated for the first time. Wild. And he's just casually carrying an actual battering ram. Gonna try something ridiculous.
자신을 위한 전투. 독토요, 반석이요, 일어나라.
She ain't doing too bad, actually. Then again, I guess the true damage probably did some damage to this thing.
The battlefield's all around me. Where do you think you're running?
Got a problem that needs solving? You follow me.
Haha. Dang it. Maybe I should have kept her in. Klotzkopf's... Hey there, Faiku. Glad you could make it. Klotzkopf said the Punisher's stun ability can be silenced. They have pretty high HP but low defense. I didn't bring any silencing skills. He's got to deal with Hodor, though.
Professor?
And Aya. Oh, heck yeah. Perfect timing, droids. Hope you like the fire. And that's it. Man, that skill lasts a while. Wait, what? Okay, I guess that wasn't it. We got this one to deal with.
Pass on your last words? No.
전장. 그것은 변하지 않는다.
Dang it.
명령을 내려라. 바위가 귀를 기울이고 있다.
Klotzkopf said Aya, showing why after 4.5 years she is still the greatest of all time. Yup. Faiku said 70s skill goes burr. 70s skill? What do you mean 70s skill?
Get in the line of death!
명령을 내려라. 바위가 귀를 기울이고 있다.
This shield is fantastic for dealing with the true damage. Faiku said 72nd. Gotcha. Yeah, because Hodor's skill goes for 70 seconds, right? Oh, shoot. What? Whoa! Back up. They wanted to inject me with... What was it called? I forget. That's a clever way of saying you don't know what to call it, writers. After the mirage fades, the four find a bloodied arts circle. Hodver learns the Liches are preparing a piecemeal evacuation plan for Cosdo, then proposes to Armengard that he'll seize the lifeline, and use this transport method capable of vast ranges to help bring the Sarkaz back home. Why is he making it sound like the Sarkaz just want to leave? They're causing a war over here. Let's just move them over that way.
저 녀석들한테는 빵! 빵! 이러면 충분해.
Doesn't KB have an English voice by now? I thought she did.
Didn't see you there. I was just thinking about the future.
Guess not. Alright then. Kloskop said some Sarkaz think that whatever Teresis is doing in Victoria, if it fails, the other nations will attack Kosdo, which is probably not wrong. Oh, we got purple stuff in the back, including a giant purple skeleton. Interesting. Well, this is a much more open field, so that's good. If I can focus the artillery right here, then I can keep both Ayas right here. I think that sounds like a good plan to me. Or if I focus it right here, I can keep one Aya here, the other here, have a healer here for that one, and then I can also fit Mlinar here for emergencies.
Man has forgotten true struggle, as well as those who require it to survive.
I think that's how I'm gonna go about it. Another new image. They're getting real creative with this chapter. At least as far as the art goes. Having saved the Doctor and Amia, Logos' group encounter a mirage of their own. Logos finds the Convalus of the Bound... Is it Convalus? Convalus? The whatever of the Banshees within, and recalls his oath to his mother as he became Lord of the Banshees. The group come across a logistical squad headed by Paprika and commandeer its vehicle.
Embers will hide our footsteps.
Oh my, there's quite a few of them there.
Stay safe.
Klotzkopf said Ling can solo this stage even on adverse, not saying that it would be easy. Cool to know. Well, that dude over there on the right looks interesting.
Easy peasy.
She's gonna die. Whoops.
I'm headed into the thick of it.
Oh. Airborne enemies. I was not expecting that. And they're invisible. Whose idea was it to introduce invisible airborne units
Target eliminated.
in a game with where there's like one character that can handle that efficiently? And I didn't bring him into this mission. Okay. Let's try this again. Klotzkopf said Eins can too. Well, I don't have Eins.
I'll try to make up for this failure on subsequent
Faiku said Tsukinogi. Isn't she commonly hated? Like, I know she can, but isn't she commonly hated? Yeah, she was, because of her kit. I mean, yeah, her ability to reveal invisible enemies requires 50 charge. That's kind of absurd for a first skill. Nah, that's really absurd. Goodness. Both of these have an absurd charge. Klotzkopf says Sentinel Defenders will get permanent invisibility reveal with their modules. Cool. And that's what she is, right? Yeah. Faiku said that too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess we'll bring Ling in as backup.
If conflict is unavoidable, a swift bend is a form of mercy.
ETA 6 mics.
Easy peasy. 節操の刃は悪のみを切る。
What is attacking her? Oh, this thing's attacking her. What the heck? I didn't know they could do that.
For the marching, a war song. For the fallen.
本物はどこだ。たくあんず油揚げ。
I can see that is not the best place for Ling. No, get Ling out of there.
Headed into the thick of it.
節操に油揚げ。
Volcanic soot contains
Heal fast, thank you.
Let's not stay too long.
9. Kill all of these things, please.
In position. Don't come any closer.
Need speed.
Uh-oh. Gosh dang it. Nope.
Is this how despair feels?
Okay, maybe I should assign roles first?
This one's pretty tricky, solely because of those guys at the beginning that crank up the artillery.
No need to make a scene.
The battlefield. A place where lives are taken.
Long-ranged bombardier of the Sarkaz royal court that attacks with ammunition that explodes after a delay, dealing AoE physical damage. Excuse me. Will be reborn as a touch of the Sanguine Arch upon being defeated. The artillery is your friend? You know, I think I understand what you're getting at. Question is, who do I sacrifice? I guess let's go with the character least likely to be useful here. That didn't do as much as I was hoping it would.
Easy peasy. Heading into the thick of it. Hiya! Let animosity be gone with the blow.
You saw nothing. Moving to designated location.
In position. Don't come any closer.
No, this one. You go
Lightning
there.
will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance.
Order acknowledged.
Very well.
Faiku said sneaky range tile. What, this one right here? Because if that's what you mean, that's kind of my whole strategy here. I'm also planning to put Aya right here with Nightingale right here. Faiku said top right. Oh, right there. You're right. I didn't even realize that was counted as within the field. Cool. I could put her up there and she'd be pretty safe. Or I guess I could put her here instead of Aya.
Hiya! Let animosity be gone with the blow.
It's still out of range of her, so let's do Aya here.
I'll be careful.
18.
It's not my wish to take life.
Melt away. Life to thriving stone.
Alright. Kill switch time.
Maybe a little hot.
You too.
The battlefield.
I need her out of range of this thing.
In position, drawing the bead on the target.
I just realized these things are constantly dying anyway.
Who will you choose?
Aya? Aya. Goodness, Aya. You stop.
Saw nothing. Moving to designated location.
Want a candy? Oh, wishes. Temperature stable.
Did it. Cool. That plan worked beautifully. And I almost didn't even need Silver Ash. Freaking goodness, Siege. Do you know what the cruelest thing in the world is? Neither total darkness, nor endless torment, nor a dark alley filled with murderers. It is when a gentle hand pulls you out of a nightmare, just as you thought it was over, and all the pain would come to an end. Only for you to realize that salvation was just a cruel joke, a brief respite before falling further into the darkness. Even greater suffering is gazing upon you within a stone's throw, and you are powerless before such mockery. Klotzkopf said penance can solo this stage too. I don't remember who that is. Six-star Juggernaut Defender from Il Syracusano. Yeah, okay, I remember her now. I don't have her S3 yet. I want to, though. I don't see how she could solo it, though. Considering she can only block one lane. Siege and Delphine lead the abandoned Windermere troops and refugees across the battlefield. Shearer wants them to pick up the pace and catch up with the nomadic fortress, but Siege refuses. Trilby Asher finds them and leaves behind an SOS message.
Duly satisfying, as a cup filled to the brim. We should
Can I just say
remember
Trilby Asher is such a unique name?
we ought to sing your praises. Yes, you did well.
We can save each other the trouble of introducing ourselves, and I'll treat this contract as a token of you approving how we cooperate. Can I get back to work now, Doctor?
Oh, she's gone full workaholic. Bury her woes in her work. Klotzkopf said, "Congrats, no more artillery." Is that the last artillery mission, or does Delphine counter it? It's like the entire point of Delphine is that she shuts down the artillery. That's it. Totally useless in any other mode. You're out of range of the Londinium artillery. The happy Windermere family. Wow, her dad looks super... The stick figure makes him look like the Arknights equivalent of Charlie Chaplin. That would be really funny to imagine. Charlie Chaplin married to a war duke.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just thinking about the future.
Combat experience 3 years. No infection present. Delphine, formerly an active intelligence officer in Norport for many years, later participating in a series of military campaigns near Londinium as a member of the Exemplars. After the Victoria incident, she worked out a number of cooperative strategic agreements with Rhodes Island to assist the Victorian branch office. She's a mystic caster. Haven't had one of those in a while. I really wish I had more reason to use them. Attack plus 45%, but no longer targets enemies below 50% HP. Attacks cause targets to take 6% of Delphine's attack per second as arts damage. Stacks up to 4 times at least until the skill ends. Don't we already have characters that do stuff like that?
This battle record is a 5 out of 5. It's as good as the Rankwood action blockbusters I used to watch at the video shop.
Yeah, Andriana does the same thing. Won't attack enemies below 50% HP. Also, I don't think I have ever had Andriana survive through an entire mission. She is disappointingly weak for how cool her design is. Also disappointingly absent from content to the point that the person she joined Rhodes Island with isn't even playable. When you bring Gladia with Modula, Andriana can tank Patriot's Phase 2 spear. That's cool. I just have a hard time seeing the point of a skill that won't kill enemies. Like, I get it's probably meant to, like, weaken the herd, but, like, why not just cull the herd? I imagine I could deal with one full HP enemy better than 3 half HP enemies, you know? This one is the opposite. She won't attack enemies with more than 50% HP. And I think this is the only character that really synergizes with the other two. For that reason. Klotzkopf said it helps avoiding overkill. She has the highest damage per hit of the Abyssal Hunters. I didn't know that. That's interesting. But what do you mean avoiding overkill? Oh yeah, her attack is pretty high, I'll admit. But so is Ambriel's. As a Deadeye, she prioritizes the enemy with the lowest defense. You don't want her to shoot some weak, almost dead enemy with her low attack speed. Fair enough. I hadn't thought of that. Well, anyway, we're not done yet. Though I was hoping to be farther along by now. We make miracles. Got 3 fronts to guard, it seems.
Leave the front to me. The rear's all yours.
Alright, let's try this build. Kloskov said lurking for a few minutes, alright. More new artwork. Ah, we have Delphine here now. Siege and Delphine's team rescue Horn and Misery's group. Siege manages to destroy the Sarkaz war altars, successfully defending Chetley. Cool. Who's Misery again? I thought she was an enemy character.
Okay, serious face.
Faiku said Misery is a lead operator from Rhodes Island. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember them now. Non-playable character.
Hiya! Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce! With all of you behind me, I won't take a single step back.
Same battlefield.
Fear not! Here I come!
This is the battlefield.
Doctor, lead. Who's next?
This music is a jam. Cool war beats.
will dredge up Originian veins. Keep your distance. Hiya! Oh, wishes. I beg you, coalesce! In position. I'm coming closer.
For the marching, a war song. The fallen, a lament.
Hiya! Take like water.
Doctor, lead up! Kick ass!
Well, I'm glad I put her up here because she's real popular.
Please give you. This may be a little hot. Mission accomplished.
No one can be told what a battlefield is. You have to see it for yourself. Siege's forces are inspired by the victory. They discover an identification code belonging to the Exemplars and decide to take up the name. A Viscount finds Delphine and tries to persuade her to join the Duke of Castor, but Delphine refuses. In the name of example, that's a cool name.
To
Cool
fight
title.
To the very end. That's our destiny.
Training mission. Blood Culling Altar releases a pulse wave that absorbs all blood amber within range and converts them into bloodborne spawn. Bomb loading point. Pay a DP cost to activate it, deploying an anti-witchcraft repositionable bomb. Tutorial time indeed. Whoa, this looks interesting. The colors and architecture are giving me flashbacks to frickin' the Seaborn, as is that thing. That tentacly looking thing. It's not going to tell me what the story is here? The drifting fragments of history are the tracks it left behind. Some long forgotten, some never remembered to begin with. Ooh. Excuse me. So I guess this is our Chapter 13 cutscene that I was talking about earlier. I haven't seen this one. This is looking real Seaborn-y. I love how even in the cutscenes they all look the same. It's a Leviathan. Bone Leviathan. Demons with deer horns prowl beneath great bronze walls, offering battered willow wood. The one knot falls from nothingness, splitting into countless threads. A red-skinned monster cuts off its own horn, impaling its own chest with it. Dude's seeing some wild stuff. Excuse me. A pathetic creature that is naught but bleached bones moves slowly. Nerve strands reach out and grab the massive containers. It still roams this place. It is not dead yet. This is the cargo ship? Osala the Time Stealer. The legend of Osala tells of Kosdal being attacked by a Farenmut that could slow the time of all things and peer into the past through the fog. Through so many paths the hero Osala journeyed, rescuing their kin lost in the mirage of time. Who knew that I, who took the name by happenstance, would one day witness the legend with my own eyes? Her design is just a little bit too much.
Same battlefield, different day.
Those vampire-altered things came back to life. It's Seablood calling Alter's doing. They forgot a space there. The tactical witchcraft platform periodically recycles blood amber from dead vampire spawn to produce bloodborne spawn. Excuse me. We have to use W's anti-witchcraft repositionable bomb to destroy the blood-culling altar so we can vanquish the enemy for good. We can only maintain our lines for now.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Bombs in position. Whoops. We can speed it up by attacking the transport, but enemies can slow the transport's movement speed with their attacks too. Did they manage to fit payload escort mechanics into this game? The bomb will explode once it reaches the altar, destroying it. Once it's gone, the blood amber will vanish on its own. Try and see it for yourself.
I can smell the game on the wind.
Seize the moment. The battlefield all around you. Where do you think you're running?
This arrow will find your throat.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Oh, Fallenix here. Hi, Fallenix.
まだ考えているんですか？時間は待ってくれませんよ。投薬開始。
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
This arrow will find your throat. Mission accomplished.
Cool. We now have payload mechanics. Like Overwatch. Very unexpected. Now the question is, I'm meant to be done by now. I guess there's only 4 more missions. And then I can grind to actually unlock the thing tomorrow. Follow illusions, remnants, and chase after their source. Well, I'm gonna want a character here that can attack the payload as it goes through this route. Give me one moment, everyone. I need to take my shoes off. They're getting itchy. I really need to get some kind of lubricant for this chair or something so it's not squeaking all the time. I only recently learned WD-40 is not actually a lubricant, which would explain why it only lasted about a week last time I tried using it. Okay. You. You just in case. Let's bring in Mizuki. And Thorns. And what the hey?
If conflict is unavoidable, a swift
Squad combat? I'm very familiar with that.
double check your protective gear. Also, remember to keep a safe distance from the lava and give regular status reports. Okay, serious space.
This will keep you quiet. Moving to designated location.
With all of you behind me. Oh, wishes, I beg you coalesce! Magma will dredge up Originium veins. Keep your... Roger, Wilco. Got some permission to fire.
時間をかけるつもりはない。
ドクターはいつだって僕の居場所を見つけてくれるんだ。
わかった。
It's not my wish to take lives.
Want a candy? Take like water.
The battlefield. A place where lives are taken.
ごちそうさまでした。
Doctor, I can protect you.
So far, so good.
Roger, Wilco. Requesting permission to fire. I'll be careful.
Maybe having her over here will speed things up a little bit.
ドクターの確保は打たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず。
Why is that one just hanging out over there? Dude, move up so I can kill you faster. That's real weird. Is that supposed to happen?
また悪人の数を減らせたね。全部ドクターのおかげだよ。
I'm getting tired. I think I know what I want to do with this one. It's just about the same, actually. Oh wait, I was gonna bring Lennar in. Un momento. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right.
Plotted schemes. Waged wars.
チームの消耗を考慮すれば即時撤退以外に選択の余地はない。
I'll take out Mizuki. I don't know that he's all that necessary.
True struggle, as well as those who require it to
Place Exusier with Fiametta.
Less dawdling. Come on.
Actually, what the hey?
Easy peasy.
Should have put her up there. Oh well.
This will keep you quiet. Moving to designated location.
With all of you behind me. Oh, wishes, I beg you coalesce.
Pass on your last words? No. Moving to designated location.
These so-called folk.
Want a candy? Let animosity be gone with the pharaoh. Volcanic soot contains lots of originium, drawing the bead on the target.
What's this little floating thing?
I'll be careful.
This right here. Heck, technically this whole thing, but this especially. Lennar right in front of Eyjafjalla. That's a death trap for any enemy that walks in their way.
What? You've got time to take in the sights? Sights locked. I don't like damage. Unless it's necessary.
Let animosity be gone with the pharaoh.
Alright. The altar is now broken.
Sights locked. Anyone in front of me who still feels like blinking? Boring.
This is quite the deadly setup I've got against them.
Like the water.
Oh shoot.
battlefield just won't hurt your eyes.
Mission accomplished.
Can you tell I'm getting real tired now? Now, Ainz is in my face. Bumping into an old friend isn't necessarily a good thing for a Sarkaz. I may not be a Sarkaz, but I know to come prepared. When you're a kid, you're naive and stupid. A little camaraderie is enough to get you handing over your heartfelt trust, even if the place where you built that camaraderie stinks as bad as Kazdil. Klotzkov said only 12 more stages. I'm only going to stage 11 tonight, because that's what has my desired goal in it. Eventually, at some point, you grow up. Maybe it's the first time you kill someone, maybe it's the first time you almost bleed out, or maybe it's the first time you crawled out from under a pile of corpses. You start learning how to live in the grown-up world. You can be ruthless, you use any means necessary, you can even throw your friends under the bus just to live on, and nobody will hold it against you. And then that contrived plot comes around and you bump into an old friend. Honestly, after all these years apart, even if you're old friends, do you really have that much to talk about? It's just, when you were young and stupid, you handed over that trust, you built a friendship. But when you're at that age, you have the unique opportunity to talk about friendship in Kazdil without being laughed at. Interesting insight. Hodver and Ainz encounter a familiar face from the Scar Market, Ursula, now serving as commander of a Farenmut skeleton. The three old hands cannot reach an accord. Hodver and Ainz manage to escape after a bloody battle.
That was close. I almost... anyway, good thing I managed to pull through in the end. Sorry, Doctor. Please give me a minute. I need to get...
Oh, a 13-9 is just story stuff. The Confessari raid the safe house Kaltsit and the others are sheltering in, and reveal their true objective, to seize the King of Sarkaz's power for all eternity. In the end, they manage to take Nightingale away. Well, darn, I needed her for my missions. Elsewhere, Tallulah discovers the long-lived Nowl hidden within her team. Two more. Make staunch your ego and confront the lamentations of their souls. What was that phrase spoken at a football game once or something? Somebody got it from a movie. Something about hear the lamentations of their women. I don't know. Lamentations of Souls reminded me of it. I think I'll keep my loadout for now. It's been a long day.
No need to make a scene.
Sarkaz Bone Guard. Look at these dudes, they're wide. Prevents nearby anti-witchcraft repositionable bombs from moving, but is more likely to be attacked by friendly units. Upon receiving damage, reduces the attacker's attack speed. When defeated, leaves behind 2 blood amber. Interesting.
Okay, serious face.
Need speed to
Dude went down fast. Cool.
Want a candy? Animosity, be gone with the blood.
たくあんキリステン
need speed to succeed.
With all of you behind me, I won't take a single step back.
Same battlefield, different day.
This will keep you quiet.
Want a candy?
Need speed to succeed.
In position, drawing a bead on the target.
This is the battlefield.
The battlefield's all
Oh
around.
wait, I probably...
Where do you think you're running?
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos.
Goodness, that's a lot of these things showing up.
ドクターはいつだって僕の居場所を見つけてくれるんだ
Need speed to succeed.
Okay, that'll do.
Originium veins. Keep your distance.
These so-called foes, not even worth drawing my sword.
ドクターのごちそうさまでした
I'll be careful.
And now speed things up.
Want a candy? Now's not the time for hellos. Please, if you watch out for fires. Don't worry about me, Professor. I've scaled a lot more in position. Be advised. Target eliminated.
You're a bit late to the party, dude. Pardon me, everyone. OBS disconnected for just a second there.
ドクターのファクトは打たれるべきだしその執行人は必ず現れる
I'm full hada. Dashed.
Let animosity be gone with the blow.
Mission accomplished.
All done. While unconscious, Amiya has a dream. She dreams of becoming the Lord of Fiends that destroys the world, as prophesied by Patriot. The myriad souls of the Sarkaz wish for Amiya to accept her fate, only to be met with rejection. Interesting.
Why would the world be enveloped in strife?
By the way, random question to y'all in the chat. Do you have any idea when Endfield becomes... like, actually gets released? No? Darn. Alright, last mission of the night. Brentwood, a small town, is under the control of the Sarkaz, who are having its residents build an arts circle. Magdalene, the town's flower shop owner, encounters Feist and Rock, who infiltrate for reconnaissance. The mayor refuses their plea for assistance.
ETA 6 mics.
無法者はどこだ。世相にノックオン症状。
Okay, serious space.
I didn't realize there's two of them. Interesting.
With all of you behind me, I won't take a single step back. Oh, wishes, I beg you coalesce.
Order acknowledged.
納豆ご飯。世相に任せノックオン症状。
Don't come any closer.
This will keep you quiet.
Magma will dredge up Originian veins. Keep your distance.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。Enough. Time to end this.
Take like water.
This will keep you quiet.
分かった。命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
思うがままの戦術でいいよ。
I am not placing my units down enough.
Don't worry about me, glowing magma.
悪とは打たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず現れる。
Oh, dang it. He was the one I wanted to heal. Oh well.
This will keep you quiet.
Please give your orders, Professor. How's that? Hiya! Let animosity be gone, Professor.
That's more like it.
In position. Be advised. Target.
I only do what I need to.
Oh, she's still there. Whoops.
Boring. Anyone in front of me who still feels like drinking?
前菜代わりにもならないね。
Hiya! Oh, wishes. I beg you coalesce.
Boring. I don't like damage. Unless it's necessary. Moving to designated location.
Seize the moment. Enough. Time to end this.
I did it.
ドクターごちそうさまでした。Job's done. Be sure to rest up now.
And I did it. I have completed Chapter 13, Mission 11.
Oh,
Now, of course, I probably haven't actually unlocked
I was just
this thing
thinking about
yet.
the future.
I still need to get more of this, but let's see what this does. I did! I got it! Cool! And now, I can do this. Heck yeah! Look at those beautiful new buttons. That's so neat, man. Customizable menus. I feel like I've seen it before, but it's been a long, long time. At least as far as video game
This place
menus
reminds me
goes.
of Lungmen. It's quiet. Doesn't have the constant pitter-patter of the rain.
So this is Rhodes Island.
Have you guys ever noticed how long these characters last when you put them all together in the control room? Because they'll go for like a whole dang week, if not longer. Or it sure feels that way. Lennar hasn't left my control center in months?
I've been here for years.
Why is that?
I rarely wander around inside.
The other 4 operators are from Rainbow Six. I don't have them yet. I will get them, though. That is my goal for this year, to get every Rainbow Six character. Which results in a net morale gain? Cool. Four and 5. I believe that is... Nope, I just put one of them in the thing. So you... yeah, let's do Vlarkvin.
It always feels a little hard to catch my breath when I'm shut in here for so long.
Random question, y'all.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just thinking about the future.
Do you think I could have been a good English voice for Ak here?
Oh yeah, my dude? When you're calling my name to get my attention, don't forget to stress the K at the end, or else I might assume you're stammering or something.
そういえば旦那、俺を呼ぶときは後ろをちょっと伸ばして「あー」って呼んでくれよ。でないと呼ばれてるって気づかないかもしれないからな。
What do you think, chat?
있잖아 나리. 날 부를 땐 귀를 살짝 늘려서. 对了，老板，你叫我的时候记得拖一下长音，不然。
係啦，老細，你叫我嗰陣記得要拖下長音喎，唔係嘅話，我未必聽得出你喺度嗌我。
Klotzkopf said I wouldn't be able to tell. What do you mean you wouldn't be able to tell? Not a native speaker. Well, yeah, I'm showing off all the voices. I was asking if you think I'd have made a good English voice if I matched the tone and pitch.
Oh yeah, my dude. When you're calling my name to get my attention, don't forget to stress the K at the end, or else I might assume you're stammering or something. So, you're the doctor, eh? Nice to meet you. My name's Ak. That's right, 2 A's with a K. Anyway, I'm here because the agency got some business here at Rhodes Island. Quick question before we start. Does the phrase medical mishap put you off?
Isn't his Japanese name just Ah? I don't know. I know there's a character in Freedom Planet 2 named Ah with 3 A's. And the running joke is that every time people ask him what his name is, he just screams, so everyone calls him Ah because they don't know what else to call him. His Japanese name is just basically a letter A. I mean, see, you say it's weird, but I mean, this is a weird kid here. This dude's whole claim to fame is that he kinda knows medicine. It's like, yeah, I'll give you a boost, but you gotta make sure you don't die first. Also, fuzzy shoulders, or are those just tattoos? Pretty sure those are fuzzy shoulders, because you got, like, little tufts of hair. So is all of this just white fur? I guess that would make sense. It's weird how similar both of these outfits look. Kloskop said for each class there's an operator with a 60% training speed buff. Medic is the only class where that operator does not belong to the class themselves. Oh, is he the one with that buff? Yes? That's funny. To be fair, Ock's whole deal is that he's a really sketchy doctor. If this was Cyberpunk, Ock would be the one doing cybernetic implants out of his garage. With equipment he bought at Walmart. Anyway, I wanted to be Ock's voice, but they already gave him a voice 2 months ago, and I haven't even started voice training yet. I still have to save up to pay for it.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just thinking about the future.
Anyway, that is all I have time for tonight, everyone. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My YouTube and Discord can be found in my Twitch bio if you are interested in checking out my other content or saying hello from time to time. And with that said, have a good night, everyone.